History of medieval churches in the walled city of Famagusta. In its 1,000-year history, the port of Famagusta has brought both enormous wealth and virtual destruction. There was a time 7 centuries ago when the wealth and renown of Famagusta could be compared to that of Venice or Constantinople. However, today, the French medieval and Greek Orthodox churches are ruined. As religion was a very important factor in the medieval period, people used to show their talent and masterpieces in the art of architecture by constructing religious buildings like churches and cathedrals. The abundance of churches and cathedrals in the walled city of Famagusta indicates the importance of religion in North Cyprus. Throughout history, different people with different cultures and religious clusters have immigrated and lived in Famagusta and made their religious buildings like churches and cathedrals. In Famagusta, because of the majority of people with different cultural and religious clusters, some churches and cathedrals were built in different architectural styles. There are Latin, Orthodox, Nestorian, and Armenian churches in the walled city of Famagusta. After the Ottoman Empire, some of these churches and cathedrals were changed into mosques, and some changes happened in their interiors and plans. In the map of Camille Elnart with the title Identification of the Historic Monuments in Famagusta, only 55 numbers show the locations of the historic monuments in the walled city of Famagusta. Although some of these churches were ruined completely during history because of different reasons like the earthquakes and storms in 1568 and the Ottoman invasion in 1570, some other churches survived in the walled city of Famagusta. Fortifications of Famagusta date back to 1211, and the city started to develop with the arrival of immigrants escaping from the fall of Acre in 1291, and the harbor was defended by a tower in 1232. Although the majority of the people living in this city are Turks, instead of constructing new mosques, churches were converted into mosques by changing their interiors and replacing the bell tower with a minaret. Some of the churches that were converted into mosques are St. Nicholas Cathedral, St. Peter and Paul Church, and Jacobean Church. Furthermore, some churches were assigned different uses, as the Nestorian Church was reused as a cultural center of Eastern Mediterranean University. One of the twin churches, Templars Church, was used by the Cyprus Art Association for concerts and exhibitions, and the other churches were left abandoned. Among the churches with a proper upper structure which have been converted into mosques, the most elegant one is St. Nicholas Cathedral. St. Nicholas Cathedral, named Lala Mustafa Pasha Mosque, and St. Peter and Paul Church, named Buday Mosque or Sinan Pasha Mosque, were converted into a mosque in 1571. St. Anne Church, Nestorian Church, Armenian Church, twin churches, Mustafa Pasha Mosque, Jacobean Church, and Ayazoni Church are the other churches with proper roofs in the walled city of Famagusta. Some of the aforementioned churches have a function, while most of them are abandoned. Unfortunately, the Cathedral of St. George of the Greeks, St. Simon Church, St. George of the Latins Church, Franciscans Church, and St. Mary of Carmel Church did not have any proper functions after 1571, and they lost their upper structure either during the siege or afterwards. There are also some unnamed and underground churches in the walled city of Famagusta, abandoned and mostly in